Hi Days fans, it's December 12th, Sunday, and we didn't just get finished watching Days,
No.
but we've been a little remiss. But I want to start out with an overview of the show. Let me finish pouring my beer before I get started. I want to say that Days of Our Lives is on top of its game. The show is absolutely amazing. I think, me personally, the switch to HD has completely transformed the show. It is beautiful to watch now. Visually, it is absolutely amazing. I think the writing is superb. I don't know what is going on, but the writing just cannot get any better. And as far as actors goes, Lauren Koslow is on fire. I mean, they are writing some amazing dialogue with her and Stefano and her and EJ. When she gave...
Have we posted her interview yet?
No, we haven't. No. We posted her interview, but when she had that, when she had that discussion with EJ about keeping the kids away from Johnny, it was powerful to me. And EJ was starting to crumble, and obviously they're heading down that path. And they're adding new sets. They're trying different things.
Now what new set are they adding?
Johnny's bedroom.
Oh yeah.
This is a while ago, but they added Samantha and Rafe's apartment.
Oh yeah.
But they're just adding new things. And
but that's a old new thing. I mean, that's totally Mimi and Sean's apartment.
What about Johnny's bedroom?
Yeah,
that's something new. And that kid's on fire.
Oh yeah.
My God,
what did you say yesterday? You said
Lauren Koslow,
Christian Alfonso,
and Johnny are the stars now. I mean, that kid's got more lines than some of the major actors.
And I was surprised because he's in that age bracket where there are twins, and I don't quite get where that ends because Lauren Bowles is a singleton or whatever you want to call a child that is born just a regular kid with no twin, and she's been on for years. So at what age are they no longer required to be twins?
That kid's young, and he hits his lines.
Oh yeah.
It's just
but
unbelievable.
They talked about the initial baby Sydney hitting all her cues. You know, the one that was like under a year old.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, she was great.
But this kid has lines.
No,
it's unbelievable. He does an amazing job.
Yet they were just as feisty as our kids running around at the Day of Days.
I wish we got a chance to talk to them a little bit, or at least take a couple of pictures.
Yeah, that would have been cute. I wish that we knew the storyline that we know now when we were doing the interview with Lauren Koslow, because I would have been like, probably just drooling at her feet. I mean, I already loved Lauren Koslow before, but she rocks it. And if anybody told me like a year ago that two of the best storylines were going to be Maggie and Victor and Stefano and Kate,
I would have laughed in their face. Not possible. Lauren's really had no storyline for a while when I was watching the show.
She had like an amazing thing when she was doing the whole Chloe thing and stuff, but I'm going to say something controversial right now. And I fully expect you guys to lynch me for saying this, but I think Kate and Stefano are the new John and Marlena. Yeah, it's happening. They are going to make them like the super love romantic couple. The only problem is I don't like how Stefano felt the need to humiliate Kate.
Oh God, when she went over to Chloe and Daniels and had that soliloquy saying how she was so awful. I'm like, how are they going to pull this off? This is so weird.
I know.
And then Daniel and Chloe go, is that not the weirdest thing you have ever seen in your
life?
Yeah.
And then she comes home, and that's still not good enough for him. Then he's like, still giving her crap, and she's like, you know what? I've had enough of you. Yeah. And then, sure enough, I was hoping Victor was going to invite him to live with her when they first were talking down at the pier. And he did, and she said yes. And Stefano is going to be like freaking...
He's going to freak out.
Yeah. It's going to start the feud.
Yeah. Hope was the other one on my list. Who did I say? Kate?
Christian
You said Christian.
Yeah,
okay, sorry, yeah. I thought her makeup was a little off. Not nitpicking here, but
the bruises.
The high definition kind of showed the bruises around her mouth looked a little fake to me.
They just looked a little pink to us, but
it looked a little purple to me.
I wanted to say back to Stefano that I'm hoping they put him into some kind of 12-step revenge program, like he's addicted to revenge, and like
he admitted he was, right?
Yeah, and then he goes through this program and he comes out and he can love again, and then he's got to woo Kate back from God knows what she's doing over with the Kyriakis. Because, what if Kate and Victor kind of rekindled a little something while he's waiting for Maggie to come back?
Yeah.
That could be crazy. I'm sorry I'm yawning. I'm exceptionally tired lately. That's why we haven't had a recap in like a month.
Anyway, the EJ and Kate scenes were absolutely amazing. EJ knows he's wrong.
Oh, yeah. But
and this is just, everybody loves EJ, the drug dealer or torturer or rapist, all that other stuff. Need I go on? Oh, but he's such a good family guy. He loves his kid.
Oh, no, but not now.
Now he has ripped that card up. Now what's left? What is left for people? What redeeming quality is left for EJ?
They both have that problem because EJ doesn't have the family man card now. Johnny just told him he hates him.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the look in his eyes? It was like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, dude, you need to take a parenting class or something because we have been fortunate our children have never said that to us. But from what I understand, it's pretty regular from my friends and stuff. But I had the shock on his eyes. I mean, like, totally giving Johnny what he wanted from that. But Sammy also, she's supposed to be like the earth mother, like, being a mom is like her best thing she's ever done. And meanwhile, Rafe's like, whoa, you really put Johnny in a bad place, making him lie.
Yeah.
And what's this? Will knew your little plan too? Like, that's just great, Sammy. So he's basically saying, you stink as a mom.
Let's talk about Will. When we spoke to Camilla and Chandler Massey at Day of Days. I remember Camilla going, oh, is that? We said, oh, are you and Will going to be a couple? And she kind of looked, goes, is that how it's looking? Do you guys see that? I'm like, hell yeah, we do. And now
she had a good poker face because they totally had already done those scenes by then.
But we told her, we said, you and Will are going to get together, and she acted a little surprised. And now she comes over, and was she pulling that Shakespearean stuff, or what was that story? She's like, I'm your somebody. You thought it was all cute.
Yeah, they were so romantic and they were texting each other. But we knew they were going to hook up because we were asking Chandler something about those scenes. And JV said something like, how do you like that? And I'm like, well, what do you think? How do you like that? And he's like, Camilla's very pretty. That's what he said. She's a very pretty girl. Like, yeah, talk about a bad day job, man. Some kids your age are like, folding sweaters at JCPenney's. You get to make out with that girl.
So Rafe and Sammy bust in on them. They're looking all guilty.
Rafe's torn about whether he wants to go beat the snot out of Will for whatever he's been doing with his little sister, or if he needs to deal with the fact that Sammy's pretty much, about to get all her kids taken away permanently, more so than they already are.
Rafe's going to come to the rescue. He's going to sort that all out.
Oh, I loved it when Rafe said that every time he has a confrontation with EJ, he wins. I'm like, do you really think that? Because, God, that's some big cojones. Because I don't know that I think that.
Well, he does. He's taken him down 2 times.
Well, I guess he has, but I still don't see him as being like the definite winner all the time.
I do. That Neanderthal.
I'm sorry. I loved it when Victor said to Kate, oh, so what's wrong? Trouble in Paradise? Stefano's not treating you with the respect you deserve?
Yeah. Well, it lasted a year. You should be proud of yourself.
So I took notes for Friday's episode, but I am not really sure I remember everything that happened yesterday. So yesterday was the whole Will and...
You betrayed me!
Oh, yeah,
I love when he holds his fist up like that.
Oh, I know.
That's scary.
Scary stuff.
He has a very powerful voice, Joe Masello does.
He does. I wouldn't want to make him mad. So what's going to happen with all this stuff? Oh, so, Hope has, I think, misspelled Sierra. That's what I think she did.
You nailed that. You said that would happen, and Bo's totally on top of that.
I'm like, she's going to do something like mess up her penmanship or write with her wrong hand or...
No, she wrote her left hand. She's screwing with that warden. She's like, yeah, you're in trouble. You're not going to be on top of you.
Yeah, but
you're not going to be in a situation or in a position of power for much longer.
If I were her, I don't know that I would mess that particular. Like that's like okay, so that's a good try on Hope's part because everybody misspells Sierra. I mean, they spell it an unconventional way. So that would be.
But the mom wouldn't misspell it.
I know, but I'm saying she's taking a good chance that the warden doesn't know the proper spelling. But if by any chance the warden does know, she's gonna get freaking the crap beat out of her. But that was the
perfect word to misspell to signal to Bo.
If she thinks the warden doesn't know, but like say I were the warden, I would know because I would have gone through her file and I would know. Wait, that's not how you spell it.
No, I barely know.
I'm just saying it was a good attempt because if the warden didn't know, then yeah. But if the warden had just read her file and she's like, "What the hell are you misspelling your own kid's name for?"
She could have just missed one letter and Bo would have known.
Yeah, I'm just saying if the warden knew the correct spelling, she would be like, "You're in solitary."
Even if she did, she could have read it very quickly and missed it. Anyway, I thought it was a great move.
Mm-hmm. If that's what happened, that's what we think happened. What else we got? Oh. So now, Carly is confiding to Chloe on like.
Oh, aren't they one big happy family? They should just become Mormons and like have a multiple wife. Daniel should marry both of them.
Oh God.
They're all so chummy, hanging out. Oh, I'm so glad you're in Parker's life. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
What?
No, I was just
you could ruin me any second at any. Anytime you want Daniel back, you can have him drop in the bomb.
That's not a good position. That's not no. But that Carly looks to me like she's got the baby itch. To me, she's like,
oh God, I hope her and Bo have a baby.
I want this baby forever, and I don't ever want to let her go. And if your mom and dad want to go away for like a month, I'll watch the baby.
You think Bo and her could have a baby?
Why not?
I mean, just from a storyline point of view,
Kristen
not genetically.
Is a young pup.
My God, Marlena had a baby, and she was like in her 70s or something.
Would you stop it? Marlene is the same age as my parents.
60s, sorry.
And I'm telling you, when Marlena got pregnant the last time, I think I already was the mom. So my parents were like grandparents in their 60s, and my dad's like, what?
He likes Marlena, doesn't he?
Oh, would you stop?
He's a major Deidre Hall.
Would you stop it? My mother could be watching this.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Anyway.
I'm just saying he appreciates her acting.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I think that we've covered enough. I hope that we have a little...
Have we covered Melanie? Have we covered Shelley Henning? I mean,
what's going on with any of them?
There's hardly any characters that we can talk about that we have... Since the last recap.
Oh, I know. We haven't.
Shelley's Stephanie's conscience is probably finally getting the best of her.
Oh, I hope and
She's
pray
caving.
to God that Nathan comes to Melanie before she gets pregnant with Philip's love child. My God.
Oh, what about this woman who kisses Philip and Daniel sees the whole thing?
Yeah.
I thought that was weak.
I think Vivian set that up.
Yeah, I don't know where that's going, but it was kind of like too convenient to really screw up the... I hope that's not the way they're going to make this whole thing crumble.
They're probably going to go like this. And Daniel's going to tell Melanie, and Melanie's going to confront Philip, and Philip's like, I didn't kiss that girl. And she's like, have you ever cheated on me? And he's going to be like, ooh.
You mean other than the time that I got Chloe pregnant?
You know, other than the fact that your dad's raising my kid.
Yeah.
You know your little brother? He's really my son, not your brother at all.
Yeah. Yes, no.
Other than that, no. I'm just kissing chicks in the middle of the day when your dad's walking into the pub. Yeah. So, we're going way long here. We turned off our screen here, so we better wrap it up.
All right, the couple that watches Days Together.
Stays together.